Kulyenchikov. I like it. It's exactly as I pictured it, the quiet, pleasant village, not too large. It's the perfect place for a new school teacher to begin his career. Well, to be honest, I did spend mornings for 2 years in a small children's school in Moscow, teaching Tiny Tots rudimentary spelling and numbers. But this is my first bona fide professional appointment as a full-time schoolmaster. Actually, I'd never even heard of a Kulyenchikov until I saw the advertisement that a Dr. Zubritsky placed in the college journal. Although the position was in a remote village in the Ukraine, I jumped at the chance. But I don't mind telling you that my heart is pounding with excitement. I have this passion for teaching. Greek, Latin, astronomy, classic literature. I get goosebumps just thinking about it. I don't see anyone around. Maybe I arrived a little early. Oh, I'm one of those extremely eager and enthusiastic people who's up at the crack of dawn every day, ready to begin his work. This is a very, very auspicious day in my life. Oh, excuse me.
Lenya! Let me go! Marushka! Olga! Oh, where are you?
Good morning.
Oh! Good morning. Did you happen to see 24 sheep?
24 sheep?
Yes, there were 14 of them.
No, I'm sorry.
Well, if you happen to see them, can you give them a message?
A message for the sheep?
Yes. Tell them that the shepherd is looking for them, and that they should tell you where they are, and I will come and get them. Thank you.
Wait, excuse me. What is your name, please?
Snetsky.
Oh, and your first name?
How soon do you need it?
Never mind. Forget your first name.
I did.
I am Leon Stepanovich Tolchinsky. I am to be the new schoolmaster.
Is that a fact? Well, I am very honored to meet you, Leon Stepanovich Tolchinsky. I am something Snetsky. Will you be staying the night?
Oh, you don't understand. Kulyenchikov will be my new home. I'm going to live here and teach here. Well, I am, if I may say so, an excellent teacher.
Oh, they all were. They came by the thousands, but not a single one lasted through the first night. It's so hard to blow under these. I don't know how the sheep do it.
Thousands of teachers?
More. Hundreds. They're unteachable. We're all stupid here in Kulyenchikov. There isn't a town or village more stupid in all of Mother Poland.
Russia.
Whatever. All good people, mind you, but not a decent brain among them. Oh, that felt so good. I just opened up my ears. I thought you were whispering. What were you saying?
Are you telling me that every man, woman, and child...
All stupid, including me. Talk to me in another 10 minutes and you'll begin to notice.
Oh, I was hired by a Dr. Zubritsky to teach his young daughter.
Impossible. Woo! That girl is hopeless. 19 years old. And she just learned how to sit down. She's hopeless. She doesn't even know the difference between a cow and a duck. Not that that's an easy subject, mind you.
Something is up here. I thought nothing of it then, but when I first read it, I did notice that every word in the advertisement was misspelled. I'm sure Dr. Zubritsky will explain everything to me. You've been most helpful, Citizen Snetsky. I enjoyed our chat.
Yes, did I, Master Tolchinsky? He's not the only one who can have private thoughts. I can have private thoughts as well. The problem is, I cannot think of any thoughts to have in private. Good day, schoolmaster.
Oh, I'm sure we'll meet again.
Oh, of course. Just mention my name to anybody. Snetsky, the sheep loser. Lenya!
9 o'clock in Oswald. 9 o'clock in Oswald. 9 o'clock in Oswald. 9 o'clock in the village of Kulyenchikov in Oswald. 9 o'clock in Oswald. 9 o'clock in Oswald. 9 o'clock in Oswald.
It may have been all well with him, but I was beginning to have my doubts.
Good morning, Postman.
Good morning, Butcher.
Beautiful sunny day, isn't it?
Is it? I haven't looked up yet. Oh, yes! Lovely. Very nice.
Do we have any mail?
No, I'm sorry. I'm the postman. I have all the mail.
My sister in Odessa hasn't been feeling very well. I was hoping to hear from her.
It's very hard to hear all the way from Odessa. Perhaps she wrote a letter. I'll check.
Fish! Fresh fish! Nice fresh flounder and halibut! A good piece of carp for lunch.
Good morning, Yenchna.
How about a nice piece of halibut? Is that a beautiful fish?
What do you mean fish? These are flowers.
They didn't catch anything today. Why should I suffer because the fisherman had a bad day? Try the carp. It smells gorgeous.
I don't have any letters from your sister, Slovitch, but I do have a nice letter from the shoemaker's cousin. Would you like that?
Is she sick? I hate reading bad news.
No, in perfect health. Take it, you'll enjoy it.
Can you believe my daughter hasn't written me in over a year?
Doesn't your daughter live with you?
It's a good thing. Otherwise, I'd never hear from her.
Good morning. My name is Leon Stepanovich Tolchinsky. I'm to be the new schoolmaster.
Mishkin the postman.
Slovitch the butcher?
Yenchna Lia.
How do you do? I was just talking to a shepherd named Snetsky.
Oh, yes, something, Snetsky. We know him very well.
He was pleasant enough, although, and I hope I don't seem unkind, somewhat deficient in his mental alertness.
That's Snetsky, all right. He was hit in the head by a horse.
Oh, well, what a pity. When was that?
Tuesday. Wednesday. Twice on Friday and all day Saturday.
What lovely and fragrant wares you have to sell, madam. Perhaps I might buy some for my new employer. How much are they, please?
The halibut is 2 kopecks and the flounder is 3.
I beg your pardon?
If it's too much, I have a nice white fish for 1.5.
Perhaps the dialect is a little different in this part of the country. I'm very eager to begin my new duties. Would one of you be so kind as to direct me to the home of Dr. Zubritsky?
That way!
Thank you. Perhaps I'll go in the one direction you haven't pointed to. Pleasure meeting you all. Oh, hello again. Have you found your sheep?
Not yet. Who was that?
The new school teacher.
Another one? I just met one a couple minutes ago. They must be having a convention here.
Count Yousekevitch up on the hill isn't going to be very happy about this.
That's right. Count Yousekevitch doesn't like the new school teachers.
Why?
He's afraid they'll break the curse.
What curse?
The one that's made us stupid since the day we were born.
Oh, that one.
Yes, I've been stupid for 51 years. What about you, Snetsky?
I'll be stupid 43 next July.
And you, Slovitch?
41 for me. What about you, Yenchna?
I just turned the corner of 26.
That corner must have been about 40 miles from here.
K-E-5-L-A-R-V. Is that right?
I don't know. It sounds good to me.
Yes, very interesting.
Zinani good health?
The best of health. You live to be 80.
I'm 79 now.
Well, you've got a wonderful year ahead of you.
Good. I must keep up my strength. I'm a magistrate. Law and order must be preserved.
Would you like a prescription?
For what?
I don't know. Some people like prescriptions. Here. Take this to the druggist. Pick out something you like and take it 3 times a day with a little water. Goodbye, sir.
How much do I owe you, doctor?
Oh, forget it. If I ever go to medical school, you can send me a little something.
Thank you. Goodbye.
He's young, he looks strong, determined. Maybe this will be the one, Nikolai. Maybe this one will finally be our salvation.
Calm yourself, Lenya. Who's come? Who'll be our salvation?
Zanu, what do you call them? They come and they, the ones who, we had them once, but no more.
Oh, God. I know what you mean.
They have a place and then you go to the place.
And they point to you and they ask you.
And if you don't, they say, why didn't you? Next time I'll make you.
And he's outside?
He's just down the street.
Well, show him in, Lenya, show him in. Pray God, this is the one who will save us and all of Kulyenchikov from this dreadful... Oh, God. What is it we have again?
Oh, I know what you mean. It sounds like nurse.
Nurse.
Or hearse.
Hers.
Something like that.
Or something like that. Or is it a knock?
We have a knock?
Yes, open the knock. The other way. The other way.
Oh, won't you come in, young man?
Oh, Dr. Zubritsky? Madam Zubritsky. I'm delighted to be in Kulyenchikov. I am Leon Stepanovich Tolchinsky.
So you are the new...
Yes, I'm he.
It's he, Lenya. The new...
But you look so young to be
Oh, not at all. I think in time you'll find that I am, if I may say so, one of the best young... Well, I don't want to seem immodest.
No, please! Be immodest! We love immodesty.
The more immodest, the better. The best young what? What?
The best young teacher in all of Russia.
Teacher! He's a teacher! The new teacher is here!
Thank God the teacher is here!
Thank you. Thank you. I'm most gratified with this most warm and overwhelming reception.
Make yourself at home, teacher. Take off your coat, teacher. Lenya, bring the teacher a cup of tea. Well, sit down, teacher.
Would you like some tea, teacher? Or maybe some pens and paper, teacher? Perhaps you would like to start teaching right away, teacher.
Well, no one's more eager than I am. Oh, Madam Zubritsky. This is for you.
Oh, whitefish. I saw them on sale today, thank you.
How can we help you?
Well, I had some questions I wanted to ask you first.
Questions! That's what they ask when they point to you and you don't know. He knows. He knows what questions are. I can tell. This one's going to be a good teacher.
Master Tolchinsky, would you be so kind as to ask us a question? Any question at all?
It means a lot to us. It's been so long since anyone has asked us a good school question. Please.
Well, there are questions and there are questions. Would you like a question on mathematics? Or perhaps a question dealing with science? Or perhaps a philosophical question?
The first one. The first one sounds good. It's a philosophical question. Ask us that one.
Very well, if you wish. What is the purpose of man's existence?
What a question. Lenya, did you ever hear such a beautiful question?
I'm speechless to think someone would ask us a question like that.
Are you interested in the answer?
Not today, thank you. To be asked one question like that in a lifetime is more than we ever could have expected. The answer should be given to someone much more worthy than we are.
But it's your birthright. Knowledge is everyone's birthright.
Everyone not born in Kulyenchikov.
I don't understand.
You would if you knew about the nurse.
What nurse?
Not the nurse, the hearse.
The hearse?
He means the purse.
What kind of purse?
The kind of purse that inflicts the wrath of God upon all those poor souls unfortunate enough to be born in this
Do you mean, perhaps, a curse?
Curse! That's what it is! I knew it sounded like that.
We were so close! So close!
What is this curse you speak of, Dr. Zubritsky?
Lenya, bolt the door. Draw the curtains.
I can't draw curtains. I can draw a cat or a fish.
Never mind. Lower your voice.
How low do you want my voice?
That's low enough. Get the book. It's on the shelf. Young man, have you ever heard of the curse of Kulyenchikov?
I can't say that I have.
You can't say that. It's not that hard. Even Lenya can say that.
The curse of Kulyenchikov.
What is this curse, Doctor?
200 years ago, a curse was put on this village that struck down every man, woman, child, and domestic animal, leaving them all, and this you have difficult to believe, with no more intelligence than a bump on a log.
Doctor, I don't believe in curses. Curses are old wives' tales.
Oh, you're thinking of Noishka. In Noishka, all the old wives have tails. That was their curse. Ours is altogether different.
But where did this curse come from? And who would inflict such a cruel punishment on such a peaceful and simple village?
Who indeed? It's all documented in the Book of Curses. I thought you said you dusted it.
I did. I put dust on it yesterday.
Here, read it for yourself. The page is marked.
Oh, it's all stuck together.
We marked it with maple syrup. Read it to us.
"200 years ago, in the year 1691, in the village of Kulyenchikov, two young people fell hopelessly in love.
I knew it. Whenever young people fall in love, you know a curse is coming.
But surely you've heard all this before.
Many times, but we never understand it. It's a very well thought out curse.
So what happens?
The boy was a young, handsome, but illiterate farmer named Casimir Yousekevitch. The young girl was the daughter of the most learned man in town, Mikhail Zubritsky.
Zubritsky! I've heard that name before.
I've seen it. I've seen it. On the front door somewhere. In this neighborhood.
It's on your front door. Your name is Zubritsky.
That means that the young man in this curse may possibly be related to our front door.
Mind you, I'm dealing with the intelligentsia now. I continue. The young girl's name was Sophia Zubritsky. May I ask the name of your young daughter?
Sophia.
Sophia. Sophia Zubritsky. The identical name of the girl in the curse over 200 years ago.
I don't believe it. Unless our daughter has been lying to us about her age.
The match was doomed from the start. When Sophia's learned father learned that young Casimir was illiterate, he forbade Sophia ever to see Casimir again. 6 months later, Sophia married the young student, and that winter, Casimir, distraught and despondent, took his life by plowing his own grave and planting himself in it. Upon hearing of his son's death, Casimir's father, Vladimir Yousekevitch, Casimir's father, Vladimir Yousekevitch, Casimir's father, Vladimir Yousekevitch, who caused people to tremble at the mention of his name.
Next time,
Vladimir's father, Vliet,
Trent!
and so, sometimes known as the sorcerer for his ability to summon the powers of the devil himself, brought all his wrath and fury down upon Kulyenchikov.
Here it comes! Here it comes!
A curse upon all who dwell in Kulyenchikov, he cried out. May the daughter of Mikhail Zubritsky, murderer of my only son, be struck down by the ignorance that caused my son's death. May stupidity engulf her brain. May incompetence encumber her faculties. May common sense become uncommon, and may reason become unreasonable. May her children be cursed as well, and may all their children be cursed for eternity. May all who live in Kulyenchikov be born in ignorance and die in ignorance, never able to leave this pitiful village until my final vengeance has been satisfied.
That would explain why the train doesn't stop here.
My initial impulse was to panic. My secondary impulse was to panic. To educate is one thing, to break curses is another.
Excuse me, but are you all right, Master Tolchinsky?
Yes, I'm fine. I was just thinking.
Lenya. He was thinking.
He was thinking.
What's it like?
You mean you don't know what thinking is?
I don't, and she certainly doesn't.
Thinking? It's the thoughts that come to one's mind. It's the process which enables us to make decisions.
Decisions? No, I don't think we're capable of that.
But surely you know what it is you want.
Oh, dear God, yes. We desperately want someone to help us. Not so much for us. We've already lived our lives. For our child, our sweet daughter, Sophia.
Did you hear what you just said?
No, I wasn't listening.
It was a decision. You decided to help your daughter because you thought about it. You're capable of thought. You think.
No, I don't think so. It just came out.
Yes. Out of your head where your brain is lodged. The center of thoughts. And if it's possible to have even one tiny, infinitesimal, insignificant thought, then it's possible to expand that thought into ideas, and ideas into comprehension, comprehension into creativity, and finally, supreme intelligence.
Would I be able to open up jars? I've always had terrible trouble opening up jars.
Be firm, Leon, be staunch. Patience. We will break this curse by the simple, everyday, painstaking work of education. We must begin at once. I should like to start by seeing your daughter Sophia.
Sophia?
Yes. It occurs to me that since the curse started with the young Sophia over 200 years ago, then perhaps the key to ending it lies with her direct descendant. Can I see Sophia?
No, not from here. She's up in her room. We would have to send for her.
Do as the schoolmaster asks.
She may be taking her singing lessons now.
Oh, she takes singing lessons? From who?
A canary. He does the best he can.
No words, mind you, just the tunes.
I understand. The girl, madam, please.
Oh, remember, sweetheart, upstairs and to the left. You'll find her a most delicate and sensitive girl. Unlike many of the other women in the village, she has many interests, always occupied.
Oh, occupied? With what?
Oh, she does many interesting things, like touching things, wood, paper, metal. She likes drinking water.
Master Tolchinsky, may I present our daughter? Sophia Irina Lenya Zubritsky. Sophia, this is the new schoolmaster, Leon Tolchinsky.
Miss Zubritsky. Is that my breath that has just been taken away? Is that vision before me human, or have I been cast under the spell? Never have I felt such a stirring beneath my breast. Oh, watch yourself, Leon. She's your pupil, not the object of your dormant feelings of passion. Excuse me.
Do you know what he was just doing, Sophia? He was thinking. Isn't that wonderful?
Oh, yes, Mama.
No. Papa. She is Mama, and I am Papa.
Won't you please sit down, Miss Zubritsky? Yes, very nice. Lovely. Miss Zubritsky, may I call you Sophia?
Sophia?
It's your name, sweetheart.
Say yes, darling. Say yes, you may call me Sophia.
Oh, please, madam, we must allow the girl to speak for herself. Oh, I should like very much to be your friend. Would it please you if I called you Sophia?
It's been so long since she's taken that
I
test.
think she wants to say something.
I would be very pleased to have you call me Sophia.
There you are!
I'm so proud!
Please, it's very distracting to the girl's concentration. I've come a very long way to help you with your education, Sophia. I have every reason to believe that, under ordinary circumstances, you have the capability of being an extremely bright and intelligent young woman. That deep inside you is an intellect just crying to be heard, that you have enormous powers of reason. But someone has put a cloud over these powers, Sophia. And it is my intention to remove this cloud, so that enlightenment can once more shine through those unbelievably crystal clear blue eyes once again. But I need your help, Sophia. Will you give me that help?
Yes, you may call me Sophia.
She did it again! Let's do it at all!
Get a grip, Leon. Nothing in life comes easy. I should like to start by asking you a few very simple questions. If we are to begin your education, it's important that I know at what point to begin. Oh, it won't be taxing, I promise you. I would never want to be the cause of a furrow or frown on that fair face. And now then, what is your favorite color?
My favorite color?
Yes. Is it blue or purple or orange or green? Any color at all. Which one is your favorite?
I used to know that one.
I'll ask you once again, Sophia. What is your favorite color?
Why is he being so hard on her? This isn't the university. My favorite color?
Yes? yellow your favorite color?
Because it doesn't stick to your fingers as much.
I think she's wrong. I think it's blues that doesn't stick to your fingers as much.
There is a certain logic to her response. The fact that logic escapes me completely doesn't alter the fact that she has something in mind. I'm going to ask you something very simple now, Sophia. I'm going to ask you to make a wish. Do you know what a wish is, Sophia?
Yes, a wish is something you hope for that doesn't come true.
Oh, well, perhaps we can change all that? If you were to make a wish that did come true, anything at all, what would you wish for?
What would I wish for?
Yes, Sophia, what would you wish for?
I would wish that I could fly like a bird. Soar over buildings and trees. To float on the wind and be carried far away. Over mountains and lakes, over forests and rivers. To meet people in other villages. To see what the world was like. To know all the things that I shall never know because I must always remain here in this place.
Sophia, that is the most beautiful wish I've ever heard. Oh, don't you see what her wish means? To fly like a bird means to sever the bonds that chain her to ignorance. She wants to grow, to soar. She wants knowledge. And with every fiber of my being, from the very depths of my soul, I shall gather all my strength and patience and dedication and make this promise that I, Leon Stepanovich Tolchinsky, shall make Sophia Zubritsky's wish come true.
If you could do that, schoolmaster, I would be in your debt forever.
She touches me so. Your daughter is such a sweet soul and such a pure heart. We must begin at once. Not another moment must be lost. I shall return in the morning at 8 o'clock. What subject shall we begin our studies with, Sophia?
I should like to begin with languages.
Languages? Of course. Even I should have thought of that. Languages it shall be, my dear, sweet Sophia. And what language shall we begin with?
Rabbit, I think.
Rabbit?
A very difficult language, Rabbit. Hardly anyone speaks it anymore.
As long as she gets a few phrases, that's enough to begin with.
Am I through for today?
Yes.
Oh, then I shall go to my room.
Watch how she gets up from the chair! Oh, you missed it. Sophia, do it again.
Oh, no, it's not necessary. She's already past getting up from chairs.
They're so much smarter than they were, aren't they?
Until tomorrow, schoolmaster.
Oh, in all my life, I've never looked forward to a morning as much as tomorrow's.
I think that you are the most beautiful school teacher I have ever seen, Master Tolchinsky. And I pray that you don't despair of Kulyenchikov, and that you will stay with us forever.
She found the door! She found the door!
I've never seen Sophia so radiant. Lenya, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm not even thinking what I'm thinking. What are you talking about?
I think that our Sophia has taken a liking to the new schoolmaster.
Oh, if it's true, Dr. Zubritsky, that standing before you is the happiest man on the happiest planet in the universe. Tell me, is she spoken for?
Spoken for?
Does she have any suitors? Any young men desperately in love with her?
We don't talk of such things.
Why not?
There is no one. No one at all. Not even him.
Him?
He doesn't mean him. He means someone else who isn't him.
There is someone. Who is he? It's of the greatest concern to me.
If I tell you who him is, You must promise never to tell anyone that it was I who told you it was him.
I promise.
Have you ever heard of Count Gregor of Kulyenchikov?
I can't say that I have.
You can't say that? It's not that hard. Even Lenya can say that.
Count Gregor of Kulyenchikov!
Yes, I can say it! Who is he?
He's one of them. The one who puts the purse on us.
The purse.
You mean a Yousekevitch?
It's the last of his line.
But tell me about him and Sophia.
He proposes marriage twice a day.
6:15 in the morning, 7:20 at night.
He cares for her that much?
He cares only about avenging his ancestors. If a Zubritsky marries a Yousekevitch, they will be satisfied, and the nurse will be open.
What kind of a man is this Count Yousekevitch?
You know, like the rest of us.
You mean he's cursed as well?
He still lives in Kulyenchikov. He's not permitted to leave here either.
I see. If I have a rival, I'm more determined than ever to break this curse. God bless you both for your faith in me. Tomorrow, the education of Sophia Zubritsky begins. Oh, in all my excitement, I forgot to ask, what about lodgings?
Oh, don't worry about it. We'll be very comfortable right here.
Of course. See you in the morning.
Master Tolchinsky, please, ask us again. Ask us the question. It makes us feel important.
Yes, of course. What is the purpose of man's existence?
I'm all choked up again. I'm sorry I asked.
One moment. I think I know. I think I know the answer.
It was the purpose of man's existence.
What are you talking about?
It's true. When I first heard it, I didn't understand. But now suddenly something came to me. I know my limitations, but still, I think I know. I think I really know the answer. Oh God, what if I'm right?
Tell me. Dr. Zubritsky, tell me what you think the answer is.
I think it's 12.
12?
It's wrong. I can tell by your face. 14.
I think you missed the point.
It's under 100. I know that. Even I'm not that stupid. 84. 43.
We'll discuss it when we get to philosophy. Don't think about it. Get some sleep. Until morning. 12?
Why couldn't you leave well enough alone? Why must you have answers? Aren't questions beautiful enough?
12?
But what if I was right? We could have sold the answer. We could have made a fortune.
That is it. I'm leaving, so I'll say goodbye. I was going to stay and try to break this curse, but when he said 12, I knew it was time to go. What I must do now is try to forget Sophia. I must!
Schoolmaster!
Sophia? Where are you?
Down here! I had to see you once more.
Without the wrap? It's the cold night there. You'll come down with a chill.
Oh, I never get colds.
You don't?
I've tried. I just never learned how to do it.
Be grateful. Some things in life are not worth knowing.
I know that something has happened a long time ago that prevents me from knowing what happened a long time ago. If only you knew me the way that I might have been instead of the way that I am.
Oh, but if you are not the way you are, then I would not have come here to help you become the way you might have been. Oh, careful, Leon. You're beginning to think like her.
Could you ever care for someone who never became the vase that I might have been?
Could I ever care for someone who never be... I see what you mean. I see what you're getting at. Yes. Yes, I could. I would. I will. I have. I do!
Is that rabbit you're speaking? It's hard to follow.
Well, if it sounds like gibberish, it's because you do that to me, Sophia. When thoughts come from the heart, they sometimes, trip over the tongue.
Then I must watch where I walk when you speak. I must go. Everything depends upon tomorrow.
And if not tomorrow, then the tomorrow after tomorrow. And all the tomorrows for the rest of my life, if that's what it takes.
No, it all rests on tomorrow. If we fail, we shall never see each other again.
Never see each other again? Oh, what do you mean?
I never know what I mean. I do have thoughts, but they seem to disappear when they reach my lips.
If I ever reached your lips, I would never disappear.
Would you like to kiss me?
With all my heart.
No, I meant with your lips.
An even better suggestion.
Hurry!
I'm climbing as fast as I can.
She probably couldn't watch.
Where are you?
Let's see.
Up here!
If only she were ugly, I'd be halfway home by now. Stay where you are, I'll come get you.
All right.
Well, you get the hang of it after a while.
Here I am.
My kiss, sweet Sophia.
As we kissed, I felt a strange flutter in my heart.
So did I.
You felt a flutter in my heart as well? How alike we are. And yet, your hair is so much shorter. I must go. I'm about to fall asleep, and I want to get to bed in time.
I know the dangers of loving such a simple soul. It would mean a life of sweet, blissful passion and very short conversations at breakfast. I must find some comfortable lodgings.
Was that you?
I beg your pardon?
Were you responsible for making that dreadful noise?
No, that was thunder and lightning. It's caused by extreme atmospheric pressures in the skies above us.
Well, whoever did that is going to get Count Yousekevitch very angry at us.
Count Yousekevitch?
He's the one who lives in the big house on top of the hill. Every time somebody makes that noise, he comes and throws water down on us.
No, Snetsky, that's rain. Rain.
Umbrellas! Get your umbrellas before we close the water again.
Yenchna, no one throws the water. It's rain. And it's caused by a buildup of condensed moisture.
You can tell that to these fools. But I used to be a substitute teacher. Umbrella!
Excuse me, but would either of you know of a place to stay?
What's going on here? What's with the rackets?
I knew it. I knew he would throw the water today. Every time I wash my cow, you know he's going to throw the water.
Mishkin, would you happen to know of a place where I...
Oh, it's almost time for Count Yousekevitch to propose again.
1 year from her and we could all be smart again.
You mean you want Sophia to marry him?
Not unless she wanted to. But it would be very nice to remember my first name.
Oh, but that's a terrible sacrifice to ask of Sophia. Surely you wouldn't ask that of her.
What kind of sacrifice? To live in a big house up on the hill, to have little macaroons whenever you want, to have a maid brush your teeth in the morning.
But does she love him?
We don't have any.
You don't have any what?
Love. It's part of the curse.
I don't understand.
You'd better leave, schoolmaster. Count Yousekevitch doesn't like people around.
Oh, Yenchna, is it true that there's no love in Kulyenchikov?
I wouldn't know. My late husband's been gone almost 14 years.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's a long time to be late. I wish he was dead.
I'm breaking out in the cold sweat. The possibility of losing Sophia terrifies me. I'm going to eavesdrop.
Sophia! Sweet Sophia, time to wake up, my pretty one. It's time to get proposed to. Oh, she's asleep. Perhaps a pebble will awaken her. Good evening. It is I, Count Yousekevitch.
Good evening, sir.
I've come to propose.
Well, you're a little late. I'm married almost 26 years.
Nikolai! Nikolai!
I'm in here, Lenya. What did you want?
Some bandages. My feet are bleeding. Who are you talking to?
It is I, Count Yousekevitch. I've come to propose to Sophia.
Oh, she's busy throwing water on the drapes. They're on fire.
The drapes are on fire?
I had to light something. I couldn't find my candle.
Papa, what's going on?
Did we wake you, darling?
Oh, no. I was reading by the light of the drapes.
I must be crazy marrying into this family.
Count Yousekevitch wants to propose to you, my dear. Go ahead, Count Yousekevitch.
Can't we be alone?
Oh, no. I think Sophia should hear this, too.
Very well. Sophia, will you marry me?
Oh my God! This is so romantic. I just wish my feet weren't bleeding.
I'm sorry, Count Yousekevitch, but marriage is a very great step to take, and I don't wish to make it, but I do not have the intelligence to know what I'm stepping into. Good night, sir. Good night, Mama. Good night, Papa.
Good night, son. When you're finished reading, darling, remember to put out the drapes.
I do not give up easy. I'll be back in the morning.
Good night, Your Grace.
Good night, Gracie.
What are you doing? You're burning my mustache.
Having emperor-in-laws is a curse worse than the curse.
Great God, it never happens.
What's that? Who said that? Who's there? Come on, I say.
Forgive me, sir. I was just passing by. May I introduce myself?
I know who you are. You're the new schoolmaster who has come here in a pathetic attempt to break the curse of Kulyenchikov.
As I have just witnessed your pathetic attempt to win Sophia.
Everyone's a critic. The curse can only be broken if you educate her, which you can't, or if she marries me.
Which, apparently, she won't. Why don't you pursue some other girls?
Sophia's beautiful. Have you ever seen the other girls in the village? They look like me.
For a man so powerful, you seem to have an inordinate lack of self-esteem. I feel sorry for you. Good day, sir.
Not good day. One day.
I beg your pardon?
Are you not aware that at the end of one brief day, if you have not succeeded to raise her intellect, you must be gone from our village? To remain even 1 second past the allotted time means you'll fall victim to the curse yourself. I love that part.
I cannot believe such nonsense. Threaten me all you want, sir, but I will never leave. To be quite honest, I love Sophia Zubritsky.
Love? There's no such thing as love in Kulyenchikov. It's all part of the curse.
You mean Sophia cannot love me?
You have 1 day to find that out, sir. 1 single day. 25 measly hours.
24.
I beg your pardon?
There are 24 hours in the day.
I believe you are thinking of February, sir.
But is it true? If I cannot teach Sophia to think, she will never be able to love me?
Leon!
Sophia, are you all right?
I must talk to you. Someplace where I will not be seen.
Anywhere you say.
Can you meet me here?
Yes. When?
Now!
Now. Yes, of course. That's where I am.
Oh, come up here, hurry. It's of the utmost importance. I overheard your conversation with its account. Leon, I cannot be taught. You must leave Kulyenchikov at once.
Never without you.
Then take me with you, tonight.
But the curse...
It cannot be broken. But we can live in the swamp and eat brown roots, and I will become old and ugly and more stupid and more ignorant and never love you. But at least we'll be together.
Well, it wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
Then we are lost.
No. Sophia, I will teach you to think. I will break this curse. Tomorrow. I promise.
Oh, Leon, I wish I could love you.
You will, Sophia. Tomorrow, I promise.
Until tomorrow.
Oh, I wish you'd sleep in the kitchen.
Leon! Come back! Hurry!
What is it?
I couldn't sleep. I was so frightened.
Don't be frightened, Sophia.
If I could know the feeling of loving you for just 1 day, I would endure 100,000 years of curses. Good night, Leon. God bless you and keep you.
She asks not to be loved, but to know what it is to give her love to another. I think I've wandered into a very special place here. I love Yenchna, I love Mishkin and Snetsky, and yes, even Count Yousekevitch. All of them. God, give me the strength to break this curse and to get up and down this balcony. Oh. By the way, I urge you to give the matter some thought yourselves. I don't wish to alarm you, but you are, after all, sitting within the bounds of Kulyenchikov. Therefore, I wish us both the best of luck.
Leon! Come back! I forgot to tell you something.
Tomorrow, Sophia, I can't take any more news tonight.
Slovitch, any news?
About what?
About the curse. Has it been lifted yet?
How would I know?
Let's check the newspaper.
Good idea. It rained during the night.
Where does it say that?
I can feel it.
Even dogs did that.
No, he's not smoking. He does it inside. What's wrong with your cow?
He's tired. I've been milking him since 4 o'clock.
Upside down?
Get a little more cream that way. Cream! Fresh cream! Drink it right from the top. 2 kopecks a mouthful. Cream! Fresh cream! Cream! Fresh cream!
Come, Lenya, let us pray. Pray for deliverance. Dear Lord, art in heaven, we are in Kulyenchikov, and we are in trouble.
We are the simple people, dear Lord.
But we are not so simple that we don't believe in you.
Forgive us our sins, dear Lord.
We know not what we do, because we know not what we do.
God bless us. God bless our daughter. God bless the schoolmaster. And God bless yourself, whoever you are. Amen.
Was that the knock?
No, I think it was someone at the door.
But open it, open it! It must be the schoolmaster. Sophia, time to wake up. Give yourself a nudge. The other way.
Do you know what time it is?
10 to 6?
8:15.
4 to 9?
We don't have a clock.
Pick anyone you want. 10:20, 11:40. Is there something in there you like?
You don't understand. The Count said I had only 24 hours to break this curse after I arrived in Kulyenchikov. I arrived yesterday morning at exactly 9 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock now. That means I only have 1 hour. It doesn't even leave me 1 hour. I've just used up an entire minute telling you how much time I haven't got left. Oh, dear God, help me. Help me, dear Lord.
What a shame. You just missed him. We finished services 2 minutes ago.
Kid Sophia, we have another moment to lose. Hurry, I beg of you.
Listen! I heard footsteps coming down the stairs.
Good morning, Mama. Good morning, Papa. Good morning, Schoolmaster.
She got awfully late! This is going to be her day, I know it!
And looking more radiant than ever.
Where shall we sit?
Oh, Doctor, with all due respect, I need Sophia's full concentration this morning. I must ask the parents to leave the room.
By all means. We'll make sure you're not disturbed. Goodbye, Sophia.
Goodbye, my little angel.
Do as the schoolmaster asks.
We'll be praying for you every minute.
If you succeed, schoolmaster, give us the signal by rapping on the door 2 times, followed by 3 short ones.
Followed by 6 long ones.
If you should fail, give us the signal by rapping 3 times quickly.
Followed by 6 long ones.
If you want one,
Will you please leave?
we're going! They're going!
about these things. Why do you look taller to me lately?
Sophia, last night I decided that the task before us was one step beyond impossible. I knew that I would fail and that I had to leave Kulyenchikov like all those who have failed before me. But today, looking into your eyes, I know that there's no life for me without you. Therefore, we must not think of failure. We cannot afford to despair. Only a miracle can save us, Sophia. But with a divine, majestic effort, we must try to make that miracle happen.
What is a miracle?
A miracle is a wish that God makes. You are a miracle, Sophia.
You mean God wished for me?
In one of his most sublime moments. We must hurry, Sophia. This is a primary book of mathematics. It's used to teach very small children very simple problems in arithmetic.
Oh, do you think it's too advanced for me?
I don't think so, Sophia. We can't go back any further than this book. Let's begin. 1 is the figure, the symbol, the word for a single item. 1 finger, 1 Sophia, 1 Leon, 1 book. Now, I'm holding up 1 finger, Sophia. Now I'm holding up a second finger. 1 plus 1 is 2. Would you repeat that for me, Sophia?
Which part?
1
1
plus 1
plus 1
is 2.
is 2.
Yes, wonderful. We're making headway. Slow, invisible headway. I'm very, very proud of you, Sophia. Are we ready to go on?
Oh, yes. History, please. I hope I can master it as well as I have mathematics.
Well, I honestly don't think we've conquered mathematics yet. There are problems that could come up. Let's continue. 1 plus 2 is 3.
Am I finished with 1 plus 1?
You are, if you remember the answer.
Well, I remembered it before. Is it necessary to remember it again?
Of course it's necessary to remember it again. It's necessary to remember it for always.
You mean you will always be asking me what 1 plus 1 is?
No. Once you tell me, we can move on to other things, like 1 plus 2 and 1 plus 3 and so on. But if you can't remember what the answer to 1 plus 1 is, then the answer to 1 plus 2 is meaningless.
Do you know what the answer to 1 plus 1 is?
Certainly.
Well, then why is it necessary for me to know? Certainly, if you have such esteem and affection for me, you will tell me the answer whenever I ask it.
But I won't always be around to tell you. You must know for yourself, in case other people ask you.
No one here ever asked questions like that. Even if I told them, they wouldn't know if it was the right answer.
Because they are cursed with ignorance. And we are trying to lift that debilitating affliction.
You're getting angry with me. What's the point of being educated if you get angry? When you didn't ask me such questions, you always said the loveliest things to me. Is this what it's like to be intelligent?
No, Sophia. It is I who am not being intelligent. It's frustration and impatience that drives me to such crude behavior. Forgive me? Let's start from the beginning. 1 plus 1 is 2. Repeat.
1 plus 1 is 2. Repeat.
No! Don't repeat the word repeat. Just repeat the part before I say repeat. Now watch me carefully. 1 plus 1 is to repeat.
What were you like as a little boy?
What was I like as a little boy?
You're shouting again.
I was inquisitive, probing, wondering why we were put on this earth and what the purpose of man's existence was.
The purpose of man's existence.
I have had enough of that, Sophia. You must stop asking me these questions. Our time is nearly gone.
Then how am I to learn?
Sophia, you must answer only what I ask, not what you want me to answer.
But then I will only learn what you want me to know. Why can't I learn what I want to know?
Because what you want to know is of no practical value. What I want to teach is acceptable knowledge.
Is knowing what you were like as a little boy not acceptable knowledge?
Of course not. It's of no significance at all.
But it's much more interesting since that which is significant.
But I'm not trying to interest you. I'm trying to educate you.
I know, but while you fail to educate me, you never fail to interest me. I find that very significant.
It's nothing like the logic of an illogical mind. Let's try one more time.
She must be speaking Arabic like a pony by now.
How much longer is this going to take? Even so the sausage all morning.
Good morning, Dr. Zubritsky.
What's going on?
I think he's trying to teach her gymnastics.
I have a very urgent letter for Schoolmaster Tolchinsky.
Quiet, please! This is a school zone!
I have an important letter for him. It was marked urgent, so I only went to 3 wrong houses first.
Can't you see he's busy? Bring it back later.
I don't like the way it's going. I just don't like the way it's going.
Let us pray. Let us all pray that this man will deliver us from bondage. Very religious on this side, semi-religious on the other. Quiet, quiet everyone! The schoolmaster wants to speak. Please, God, let us be the answer to our prayers.
Amen.
Amen.
Is my daughter, empty or full?
She is the same as always. I have only moments left, and I must ask this quickly because I may not have the intelligence to ask it later. Because of my deep and unbounded devotion for your daughter, I would like to ask for her hand in marriage. I ask this of you now while I still love her. In a few moments, I may not know the meaning of the word. When the clock in the church steeple strikes 9, I hope you will have an answer for me.
He's a nice young man, I'll say that. Very ambitious. Lenya, what do you think?
If the man can't break a simple curse, how's he going to put bread on the table?
And what about Tremble?
Who?
You know, Tremble, Tremble, up on the hills upon who draws the water.
Mishkin's right. It's his curse. He would never permit such a marriage.
Wait, there is one chance. If a stranger marries a Kulyenchikovite before the time is up, then he's free to take her away from here.
I didn't know that.
It was added to the curse 2 years ago, to make it more exciting.
You would never see your daughter again, but you know she was getting happier and smarter every day.
Oh, give it, doctor. Give her your permission.
If you don't give it to her, give it to me.
I don't know. It's a decision. I can't make decisions. Let's leave it to God. Let God make the decision.
What are you doing, Leo?
Oh, I'm having my last thoughts. One final pleasurable moment of reason.
Then I was right. A wish is something you hope for that doesn't come true.
I'm sorry. I cannot help you fly over mountains and lakes, Sophia, but I will not leave you. I will remain here for the rest of my days, not basking in the light of your beauty, but cowering in the darkness of my own ignorance. For that is the measure of my esteem and affection for you.
I would do anything to save you from this calamity. Anything! Oh, run, Leon, run for your life! There are ignorant girls in other villages you could learn to love.
Listen to me carefully. Remember it forever. I love you with all my heart.
Listen, the church bells!
I may never say these words again, Sophia.
The time is up!
Cherish it. Keep the memory of what I say.
Her last chance to marry. I know the feeling.
The way I gaze lovingly into your eyes as I do now.
Say it, husband, quickly! Give them permission to marry!
All the love I would have given you in a lifetime must be compressed into a final instant.
Yes, I'll go in there and give my permission right away.
Goodbye, Sophia. I did not love you long, but I loved you well.
I'll just wait to see what time it is first.
Tell everyone in Kulyenchikov that
9 o'clock and all's well. Wonderful news, Master Tolchinsky.
Oh, Mama, Papa, everyone. The schoolmaster has something to say. Let us all listen.
Leon, didn't you want to say something?
well, yes, but you said we should all listen.
Uh-oh. He's got a look on his face I've seen before.
It's the same one you've got on your face.
No, I meant that we will all listen while you tell us what you have to say.
Oh, I see. Thank you. Actually, I don't have much to say.
There's no fool like a new fool.
Young man, do you still want to marry my daughter?
Marry your daughter? Oh, no, sir. You do me too great an honor.
I knew he'd never make it when he bought the white fish from me.
Oh, my. Move along. Break it up. You've all seen a nitty poop before. Let's keep it moving. Come on.
If you ever want this urgent letter, let me know. Not that anything in your life is urgent anymore.
Sophia, darling, I'll be in the garden planting some vegetables. We'll have salad tonight for dinner.
So, young man, what are your plans as if everything has fallen apart at the top?
I'm not sure. This absence of thought will take some getting used to.
Well, you might try politics. You seem very well suited for it.
Oh, this is an old suit. If I were to go into politics, I would need all new clothes.
This is really just one doctor's opinion, but when you catch a curse, you really catch a curse. Don't stay up too late, Sophia. I want you to go up to the roof later and take the canary for a walk.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sophia. Weren't we in the middle of a lesson when the chime began to pluck? What were we saying?
You said that you love me, and that I should keep it as a memory because soon you would not love me ever again. Do you not love me now, Leon?
Loved you. I'm not sure I know the meaning of the word. Perhaps if you kissed me. Would you like to?
With all my heart.
No, I meant...
I know what you meant. Oh, Leon. The less you know, the better you kiss.
The better I kiss, the more brilliant I become. Sophia, look at me. Look at me and tell me what you see.
I see a very good kisser dirtying my father's sofa.
Sophia, you see a man of intellect, inspired by love. I'm not cursed, Sophia. I still have my intelligence. I only pretended to be stupid.
You pretended to be stupid?
Yes!
That doesn't sound very intelligent to me.
It will soon, I promise.
But the curse...
It had no effect on me. Oh, I was plenty worried, I admit it, especially when the clock struck 9. But when nothing happened, I suddenly realized you can't be cursed unless you permit yourself to be cursed. Kulyenchikov's lack of intelligence is self-inflicted, caused by fear and guilt and the relinquishing of your own self-esteem toward tyrannical power. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Everything but the explanation.
If a parent tells you from the day you were born you are a naughty child, you will grow up believing you are a worthless human being. And from the day you were born, you were told you were all stupid. Now do you understand?
Not as well as before.
I know that telling it doesn't change it. You must be shown. When I was standing there, I suddenly became inspired. I hit upon a plan that will break this curse and save you from Yousekevitch.
What is it?
You must marry Yousekevitch.
Are you still pretending to be stupid?
Sophia, I don't mean Count Gregor.
Oh, thank goodness. You had me frightened half to death.
You will marry me, Sophia. I will be Yousekevitch. Now do you understand?
Don't ask me that question anymore.
Trust me, Sophia. The wedding will take place tomorrow. Tomorrow you will be intelligent. Tomorrow the curse will be over. Tomorrow you will love me, Sophia.
Could I have a kiss just to tide me over?
Of course. I must go set my plan in action.
Oh, I'm so excited, Leon. Tonight, I will clear all the nonsense out of my head to prepare for all the knowledge that will be coming in. I love rearranging things.
The plan begins. I must find Count Yousekevitch.
Was he just talking about me? You like him, don't you? Better than me, right? Admit it. I would give up all my wealth and powers if I could be the hero. I wouldn't have to wear this dumb outfit. And then you people would applaud when I come on. You're not even listening to me, are you? All you care about is getting those two kids together. I hope it's raining when you leave here.
Good day, Count Yousekevitch. You remember me? Something Tolchinsky.
Listen to this conversation. What is it? Something?
Well, it pains me to know that being disliked makes you so unhappy.
That's easy for you to say. You don't like me either, do you?
Well, I don't dislike you.
But do you like me?
No, not very much.
You see?
It's because you never do anything redeeming. Why not?
I don't know. I was brought up that way, I guess. My father taught me since I was a little boy, if you want to hold your power over these people, you must never be nice to them. Always make them fear and tremble.
Did you like your father?
Oh, yeah, you know, he was all right.
You didn't like him, did you?
Don't tell me when I was 9 months old, I tried to crawl away from home.
There you are. The key to being light is to do something redeeming. Isn't there something nice you can do for the whole village?
You mean like a barbecue?
Well, it's a start. But I was thinking something on a much grander scale. Something like breaking the curse?
How can I? The curse can only be lifted if Sophia marries me.
Or another Yousekevitch.
There is one. I'm the last in line.
Unless you had a son?
A son? But I'm not even married. I may be a villain, but I won't fool around. Maybe that's why I'm so unhappy.
You don't have to be married. You can adopt a son?
Adopt a son? Who?
Me!
You?
I'm single, available, ready, and willing. I may not have much intelligence, but I will once the curse is lifted.
I've always wanted a son. Someone to take on fishing trips.
I've never really had a father.
My boy Leon, I'd spoil you like anything.
That's okay. Dad.
And then people would like me, wouldn't they?
They do now. Look at their faces. They're smiling. Even back there.
Yes! Oh, I see. Oh, God bless you. You don't know what this means to me.
Let us go, sign the adoption papers, and notify Sophia's family. Are you ready? Dad?
Let me just watch them smiling at me again. Thank you. Thank all of you. Maybe we can have lunch together next week. In the meantime, you're all invited to my son's wedding. The first thing I'm gonna do is have your shoes bronzed.
Doesn't Mrs. Zubritsky look beautiful?
Isn't it bad luck for the mother of the bride to see the postman before the wedding?
This is it, Slovitch. After 200 years, the curse will finally be gone.
I just had a terrible thought.
What's that?
Suppose they lift the curse, and I find that I was really dumb in the first place.
They're coming! They're coming! Quiet, everyone!
I have a sponge cake in the oven.
Remember, if I still appear stupid, I'm only pretending. It's all part of the plan.
You must be very proud of him.
He's been my son for 10 minutes, and he's never given me a moment of trouble.
There, but for me, goes home.
I hope she remembers to give me her change of address.
We are gathered here today, dear friend, to witness the joining of two souls of holy matrimony. It is only the goodwill and generous benevolence of our dear friend, the Count, that makes this blessed union possible.
Thank you, Count.
Was the groom step before me?
That's you, my Kinder.
And was the bride step forward?
No, Sophia. The bride. The bride.
What's the matter with you?
Leon, your plan was brilliant.
Thank you, Sophia.
Do you, Leon, son of Count Gregor, Yousekevitch, Slovitch, Fyodor Yousekevitch?
You don't have to do it today. It's a holiday.
Oh, thank you. Greatly appreciated.
Do you, Leon, take Sophia to have and to hold from this day on?
I have.
No, I do.
You do?
No, you do.
He will. He does. Say it.
He will. He does. I said it.
Don't say what I say what he said.
What did he say?
I do. Just say I do.
My papa says I do.
I'm beginning to hate this curse. I swear to God.
Do you, Sophia, take Leon in sickness and health, for better or for worse, for as long as you both shall live?
I do. Oh, with brains like that, she could have gotten anyone.
The ring, please?
I have it. The ring that Casimir Yousekevitch was going to place on young Sophia's finger 200 years ago.
What an onion.
Place the ring on her finger.
He's not going to be very handy around the house.
Repeat after me, please. With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I thee wed.
Just the bride and the groom, thank you.
With this ring I thee wed.
Before I pronounce this holy union, is there any among you who has just caused a reason why Leon and Sophia should not be joined in eternal wedlock? Then with the power invested in me as Chief Magistrate of the village of Kulyenchikov, I now pronounce...
Well, maybe there's one tiny little thing.
Do you have an exemption to this marriage?
You bet I have. This boy is not my son. This son is not my boy.
What did you say, Father?
You think I'm crazy? Why should I give up a cute little bundle of noodle brains like her?
Oh, but the adoption papers.
They're false. You trusted me so much you didn't even read them. Here are the documents as proof. I did not adopt him. I divorced him. According to these documents, we are not father and son. We are no longer husband and wife.
Oh my God! My daughter almost married a divorced woman. Leon, was this part of the plan?
No. Sophia, I'm sorry.
But fear not, dear friends. I may be a venomous, treacherous snake. But I'm not a wet blanket. There will be a wedding.
My daughter will not marry an impostor.
An impostor? No. But a Yousekevitch? Yes. You have pledged your daughter's hand, good doctor, to Yousekevitch. And a pledge once given must be honored.
That is the law. I helped write it myself.
It's true. I even voted for it.
And I am the only true Yousekevitch here.
Leon, do you not object to this marriage?
What can I do, Sophia? I'm helpless.
Come on, I have it all day.
Let's get this over with. There's been a hotel room booked for this honeymoon for 200 years.
I'm sorry, daughter. With all my heart, truly sorry.
At least you'll get better dinners at his place.
Dearly beloved.
We heard that part. We said, I do. Ask her. She's the one.
Do you, Sophia, take Count Gregor for as long as you both shall live?
Say it, darling. You'll be rich and smart. It's better than happiness. Goodbye, Leon. Goodbye forever. I do.
Then with the power invested in me as Chief Magistrate of the village of Kulyenchikov...
You didn't say the other part.
What other part?
The part if anybody objects, and I object.
What's that?
On what grounds?
On the grounds that I did not receive my urgent letter yet.
What kind of ground is that?
I have an urgent letter for Schoolmaster Tolchinsky.
For me? Whatever could it be?
Finish the ceremony while he's reading the letter.
I can't do that. It's against the law.
It's true. I even voted for it.
It's bad news, I'm afraid. My uncle and sole remaining relative has just died in St. Petersburg, leaving me nothing but all his debts.
When you're going downhill, it gets faster at the bottom.
Before he died, he said he blamed all his misfortunes on the selfish and vindictive character of his distant relatives, and that even changing his name to Tolchinsky never helped him escape destiny's finger.
What was his name before Tolchinsky?
Yousekevitch!
Those distant relatives will haunt you every time!
Leon, do you realize what this means?
No. What?
He will in a moment. Young man, take your place next to my daughter. This time, she's going to marry the right one.
It didn't say that at all. It's a bill for my former college saying I still owe them from last year's tuition.
Hurry, Leon! Hurry!
Oh, I planted the bomb in their minds. I now pray God for the explosion.
Hurry up! Places, everyone. I don't want to spend the rest of my life marrying this girl. Are we ready? Everyone?
Ready!
Do you, Leon?
I do.
Do you, Sophia?
I do.
If there is anyone here who objects.
No one objects!
Going once, going twice, going 3 times. That's it. I now pronounce you man and wife.
Oh.
I've never heard a noise like that before in my life.
It felt as though my head had cracked open.
Like what?
Like my head had cracked open. I'm afraid to ask it.
Go ahead, ask it.
But what is wrong?
But what if right? Ask it, ask it. Cat, cat. C-A-T. Cat, dog, dog. D-O-G, dog. Oh my God, it's a miracle. Miracle. M-I-R-A-C-L-E. Miracle.
Yenchna. 7 and 5.
12.
And 12.
24.
And 48.
72. Name 5 world capitals.
Athens. Bucharest. Cairo. London. And...
You can do it.
And Constantinople.
See, quality of mercy is not strength. It dropped and lazy gentle rays from heaven.
That's beautiful. Did you make that up?
I think so. Where else would it have come from?
Nikolai, I feel funny. A weakness in my knees, a dizziness in my head.
It's all right, my dear. Your blood is just pulsating from the excitement. Sometimes that can cause the adrenal glands to oversecrete, causing a sudden rush to the head.
I never knew you were such a brilliant doctor.
I'm just an average doctor. I worry about you because I love you, my dear.
And I love you, Nikolai. Even when I didn't have the words to say it, in my heart I knew I loved you.
Leon, are you now as you were before I became what I am?
I am more than I have ever been or dreamed could be possible.
I love you, Leon.
I adore you, Sophia.
You mean it's over? The curse is over?
For yourself, Gregor.
Land. I should have put my money in land. You can never go wrong with real estate.
Well, it depends, of course, on the political situation. With a Tsarist government, land reform can be a very delicate issue.
Such brilliant conversation. All my power over them is gone.
Power is a useless tool against the enlightened, Count Gregor. We are all equal citizens now.
You mean men are all equal citizens? Women have been subjugated long before there were any curses.
Lenya, I love you, but that's a very radical point of view.
It was your faith and courage that won over ignorance.
No, it was your trusting soul and pure heart that gave me that faith and courage. It was love that destroyed the curse, Sophia, not my puny efforts.
I don't wish to argue the point, Leon. I just wish you'd allow me room to express my own views.
I welcome your views, Sophia, but I think you should have all the facts before you become so adamant.
Well, you got your wish, schoolmaster.
Yes. And what about you, Count Gregor? What are your plans now that you're intelligent?
Thanks to you, I'll probably have to work for a living now. Well, cousin, my congratulations. I wish you a long and happy marriage.
Thank you. And may I wish the same to you?
Please, I've been cursed once in my life. I know when I'm off.
When you think about it, it's not such a bizarre story after all. Be honest. Haven't you all met someone in your life who came from a place like Kulyenchikov? An aunt, an uncle, a neighbor, your boss. Of course, once the curse was lifted, we became like any other small town or village in any other part of the world, susceptible to all the ups and downs of normal life. Well, the magistrate, for example. After 2 more years in office, greed got the better part of him, and he was convicted for taking bribes for political favors. He served 2 years in prison and eventually sold his memoirs and made a fortune. Mishkin gave up the postal service and became a writer. He wrote a 600-page story on the curse of Kulyenchikov, sent it off to a publisher. Unfortunately, it got lost in the mail. Yenchna, a shrewd businesswoman, put all her money in real estate and now owns 17 houses in Kulyenchikov, including Count Gregor's. And, as an investment for the future, she bought land in 6 other towns that had curses on them. Slovitch, with all his life savings, bought 4 more butcher shops in a village that really only needed 1 and went bankrupt in a month, confirming his greatest fears that, with or without the curse, he didn't have much brains. Snetsky, with his newly acquired intelligence, found his sheep, gathered his wool, and became a wealthy philanthropist. And remembered his first name. Count Yousekevitch became more and more lovable, studied theology, and is now the local monk. During the drought season, he goes up on the hill and prays God to throw water down on us. My dear mother-in-law, Mrs. Zubritsky, suddenly found a voice of her own. She became the first woman mayor of Kulyenchikov and eventually consul governor of the entire northern Ukraine sector. Her husband sees her by appointment only. Dr. Zubritsky became one of the finest doctors in all of Russia. He became the personal physician to the royal family and was recently elected to the Academy of Sciences. However, he still has trouble opening jars. As for Sophia, she was and still is a miracle. Not that we don't have our differences, not that all our days are blissfully happy, but she has a wisdom that cannot be found in books. She has in turn become my teacher, and I have learned that there is no spirit on earth, evil or otherwise, that can destroy a pure heart of devoted love. As for myself, I remained a schoolmaster and dedicated my life to the education of the unenlightened. After all, There are so many Kulyenchikovs in this world.